Mornings. Thanks for stopping by. We're out here at the range. It's a dreary, cold Saturday morning here in Southwest Ohio. But I wanted to see how this little Pedersoli Scout carbine shoots since I just got done putting it together here this week. And got some Hornady swagged .49 caliber balls. Got some Triple F GoX and some 4F GoX for the pan. I hear I don't need that. That's what a lot of people say anyway, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, thanks for stopping by. Gonna do some shooting and see where this thing hits and maybe adjust the sights yet today. So thanks for stopping by. So the first thing I'm gonna do is run a clean patch down the barrel. I kind of cleaned it out a little bit yesterday, so there might be some oil down there. Like I said, run a clean patch down there and make sure there's nothing going on. Okay, it looks good. I'm also going to just shoot a couple of pans full of powder out of it without loading it, just to clear it out. That's a good safety tip that I learned when I was shooting percussion caps. So we're gonna put it on half cock. Wipe the pan out a little bit. Take some 4F. Put a little 4F in the primer pan there. Close the frizzen. Put it on full cock. And let's see what happens. Set. I love that. That's a beautiful smell. Okay. Gonna load it up with about 45 grains of 3F. And you gotta remember it's powder, patch, ball. Powder, patch, ball. That's what I say to myself when I'm loading. So let's load this up. Powder. I'm using 1/10 patches. Powder, part pre-lubed. That's my starter. Probably use that the first time I'm loading it. So. There we go. That was a little tight. Powder patch ball. A little half cock. Put some powder in the pan. Close the frizzen. Now let's see where we're at here. Full cock. "45 grains is probably too much." And there was a little delay there. I need to figure out how to eliminate that. Okay, so I was aiming here and I'm hitting here. Not too shabby. There's a half inch, there's a half inch, and there's a half inch. So that's 1.5 inches at 25 yards. I think I can do better than that, but we'll see. So it's hitting kind of low, and to the right just a hair. So what I'm going to do is raise the rear sight, forward opposite, rear same. So the rear sight needs to come up because my shots need to come up. And I'm going to probably, I might work on the powder charge a little bit. Of course, this thing only weighs 6.5 pounds, so it's going to have a lot of recoil no matter what I do. But I wanted a gun that was light, and I got one. So, because after a day of shooting, even though it recoils a lot, it's not going to feel like 200 pounds by the time the day is through if I was carrying around an 8.5 or 9 pound gun all day. Okay, so I tried to adjust the sights on the little Pedersoli Scout Carbine at the range, and lost the flint. The flint went flying out of the hammer, so my day came to an abrupt close as far as the range goes. I didn't take a spare flint with me. I should have known better. I really was frustrated today with my first time using a flintlock. How clean you have to keep it, how much you have to nap the flint, and I had the touch hole got all gunked up, and I didn't have a pick the right size, touch hole pick with me. I purchased one, but it was way too big, and so we'll save this for another day. Though the Pedersoli shot well, I thought. That first group that I got was replicated as I adjusted the sights, so I'm very pleased with the way it shoots. I just have to get used to shooting a flintlock. I've shot a percussion gun for about 10 years, cap lock or whatever you want to call it, but it's a whole different story. But I enjoyed shooting a flintlock. I just wish I would have had someone with me that knew more about it than I did, because I was a little frustrated. But anyway, I'll keep updating you as we keep sighting this thing in and adjusting the powder charge and adjusting the sights. It's a great flintlock. I really enjoy it. Except for all these frustrating issues, but we'll get through them. Thanks.